Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today I am going to talk about a super simple method that you can use to try and turn $1,000 into $10,000 by using just one trading indicator. And yes, I have done this myself in the past as well because it is my personal favorite indicator to use as well. All right. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, if you are interested in trading and would like to try the same exchange that I use, feel free to go ahead and try the MEXC crypto exchange. You can find a link to it in the description below this video. I personally love this exchange because one, they do not deal with all the BS drama that Coinbase and Binance and all the other big mainstream exchanges deal with on a regular basis. In addition, they have plenty of liquidity for trading on a regular basis. On top of that, they allow you to trade futures, and on top of that, they have over 1,500 different altcoins for you to trade at any given time. So if you're an altcoin nerd like me, you will definitely love an exchange like this. All right. So the very first thing that I want you guys to do is I want you to figure out which coins you are going to trade, okay? Now, in my opinion, you will definitely want at least one coin that's in the top 10, all right? You're going to want one coin that's within the top 10, and then you want to choose another coin that's within the top 100, okay? So you're probably wondering why we want two different coins in the first place, all right? And the simple reason why is to be diversified, all right? Especially since you're only starting off with $1,000, all right? It's better to diversify between two different coins so that you can maximize your overall risk while, so you can minimize your overall risk while taking on this challenge, all right? In addition, coins that are within the top 100 on CoinMarketCap here, they generally always have plenty of daily trading volume to be able to trade the peaks and valleys on a regular basis, all right? So, for example here, what I'm going to show you in this video is I'm going to use Bitcoin and Algorand, okay? Those are the two coins I'm going to use just for just a basic example for this video, all right? So typically, I like to trade coins that have at least $50 million in overall trading volume within the last 24 hours. And you can check this in CoinMarketCap before you start as well. What you basically do is you just come to CoinMarketCap here, and you can just go to the volume tab here, and what you literally do is just click it, and it will show you the daily trading volume within the last 24 hours in a list right here in volume 24H right here. And it'll tell you what the overall, trading amount has been within the last 24 hours. So as we can see, obviously Bitcoin is there at, $26 billion. So that's way over the $50 million mark that I was talking about. And then on top of that, we are also going to use Algorand. Let me see how much Algorand has been trading. So we're at roughly $91 million. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. A coin that's within the top 100 that has a daily trading volume of over $50 million within the last 24 hours. These types of coins will always have plenty of volume to be able to comfortably trade on a regular basis. That will have, very easy peaks and valleys to look at on the charts on a regular basis. And you'll see that in a little bit here. All right. So now that we've got the two coins picked out, the next thing we want to do is open up TradingView, okay? And for those of you who aren't familiar with TradingView, it's basically a platform where traders can perform technical analysis on various assets to try and predict the market, okay? So now that we have got TradingView opened, you literally just go to tradingview.com, make an account, whatever, and what you want to do is come over to this watch list. You'll click this button to add symbol, and you will add, obviously just type in BTC USDT, and you'll click whatever one you want here, okay? And you'll just click the plus sign, and it'll add it over in here, okay? Same thing with Algorand. You'll just go algo /USDT, and it'll come up with all of them here, okay? So realistically, there's all kinds of you don't even need this. You don't need the hyphen or / there. You just type in algo USDT, and it'll bring up all the different exchanges that it's on, and you just click plus, and it'll add it over here, all right? So here's the thing. Here's the thing, all right? Now that we have TradingView opened, the next thing that you want to do is you want to add my personal favorite indicator, which is the RSI indicator, okay? Because this indicator I personally like to use for this type of trading. So how do you add the RSI indicator? If you're new to TradingView, you just go to this button up here where it says indicators. You'll just click it, and at the top in the search box, you're literally just type in relative strength index. And you'll literally just click it right here, just one click, and it will add it down here. It won't be the same colors as mine, but it'll add it nonetheless, okay? And it'll already be set up to how you need it as well, all right? Now, for those of you who may not know what the RSI indicator actually is, it's considered a momentum indicator that basically tells traders when the price for that particular asset is overbought or oversold, okay? And since this tutorial is based on trading the spot market, you'll see just how easy it is to make profits with the RSI indicator, and we'll go through this shortly. So, now that you've got TradingView, now that you've got TradingView opened and the RSI indicator added to your chart, the only thing that's left is to start trading realistically. So here is how it works, okay? So overall, here's the thing, all right? With the RSI indicator, how you use this thing, it's pretty darn simple, all right? So basically what you want to do here is you want to be looking at these lines, okay? Look at these top line, look at the bottom line, look at the center line, all right? The center line is pretty much neutral, I guess you could say, all right? Now, the top line is going to be at the 70 level. The bottom one is going to be at the 30 level, okay? When the market drops down to the 30 level, okay, you can buy pretty much anywhere between the center level and the 30 level, or it's even better if you can, buy below the 30 level even. That means when it's below the 30 level or below the 50 level in general, which is the center mark right here, the center mark would be the 50 level, like 50%, all right? When it's below that level, that pretty much means the market conditions for this particular asset is oversold, okay? Which means it's due for a correction that needs to start going upwards a little bit, okay? Now, it doesn't work every time, but it does work a lot of times, and that's why it works best on the 15-minute chart if you're trying to day trade, okay? Which is kind of the whole goal for this tutorial, is to day trade your way up to be able to, make trades on a daily basis, to be able to go from $1,000 to, $10,000 in the long term, all right? So realistically, that's how it works, all right? You want to be buying when the market is below this 50 line right here, and even better if you can get it, when it's below this 30 line down here as well, all right? And I'll show you this in a little bit when I go through these different trades, all right? Because what I'm going to be showing you here is I'm going to basically show you a couple different trades on where you would buy and where you would sell based on a 3-day time frame here, okay, using the 15-minute chart, all right? So if you are trying to day trade your way from 1,000 to 10,000, this is how I would personally do it. It's so easy, it's not even funny, okay? So realistically, with the RSI, we are looking at Bitcoin, okay? So the very first trade that I would make right here would be this one, all right? I would buy in right down here. Obviously, I couldn't have known that it was going to, stop right there and go all the way down. So obviously, it didn't go all the way down. So realistically, yes, I would buy right there. And so I would buy right down here. And then I would wait till it goes up to the 70 level or around the 70 level. Pretty much anywhere above the 50 level you can sell, okay? That pretty much means that the market for that particular asset is overbought and you need to sell because it's probably going to be coming down in the short term, okay? So realistically, you buy here and then you sell at the top. See how the RSI was down and then it went to the top? There, boom, there you go. That's when you sell. So overall, for that first trade, which would have been on, January 22nd, for that first trade, you would have made, let's see here, you would have made roughly 1.6%, okay? So you would have made 1.6%, so I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to type in 1.66%. We're going to add all these up at the end of the video as well, and I'm going to just to give you an idea of how much you can realistically make in roughly a 3-day span using this strategy, okay? So that's the first one, and then here's the second one, all right? So now it went down, and obviously it went all the way down to below the 30 level right here, which is very, very nice. So what you would want to do here, whoops, I don't know why I added that. What you would want to do here is you want to buy down there. So pretty much anywhere down here, realistically, it doesn't even matter where. You buy down here and you sell up here, all right? Obviously when it goes to the top up here, now obviously it didn't go all the way to the top, but we still went up to over the 50 level, which again, like I was talking about before, anything over the 50 level is considered, you can comfortably sell and you'll make profit, because even if it's a little profit, it's still profit. And that's the thing here. That is how successful traders make money, okay? They don't get emotional. They don't think about, oh, maybe I could squeeze another 5% out of this. No, they take profits whenever they can, okay? So right here, on this trade, you would have made roughly 2.38%, okay? So here we go. We've got another 2.38%. All right. And then we wait a little bit further and we get another dip down on the RSI right here. All right. So you would buy in down here. Come on, if I can only get this down going here. Okay, so you would buy right down in this level. I can't get this thing because this stupid box is in the way. All right, I'm going to take away this box because this box is in the way. It's messing with my video here. All right, so you would buy right down in here. Okay, buy right down in there. Actually, you buy a little bit further down. You buy right in here roughly, and then you would sell right up at the top up here, right where, as you can see, where the RSI reaches the top once again, you guys, and you would have made roughly 2.91%. All right, so we will go with this and add another 2.91%. All right, there we go, and let's go to the next one. All right, so I will go ahead and take this box out again. I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of these out here too because I don't need them. All right, we'll take these out, and we've got another one right down in here, okay? So realistically, we hit the bottom again. We hit the bottom pretty good, actually. So you would buy in roughly right around there, and I keep messing this up, you guys. Holy smokes, I suck at computering. All right, so you buy right down in here, all right? And then you would sell roughly, you probably wouldn't sell right there. You'd probably hold on to it a little bit longer and probably sell closer to up here, realistically. All right, because we're over the 50 level again, right there, and you would have made 1.39%. All right, so we've got another 1.39%. Sweet. All right, so next up, we have got this last one right here. All right, so let's take a look at this one. So right down here, we hit the bottom again, right there, and you buy in right there, and you probably sell right around in this level right here, and you would have made another 1.9%, all right? So 1.9%. All right, so as you guys can see, in the 3-day span here, you guys, you would have made roughly 5 trades, okay? Now, within those 5 trades, let's see how much you would have made. You would have made 1.66% plus 2.38% plus 2.91% plus 1.39% plus 1.9%. And you would have made roughly over 10% within a 3-day span, you guys. Now, that is pretty damn good, to be honest with you. People in the stock market would kill for these kinds of gains in a week, okay? So realistically, in a 3-day span, being able to make 10% off of trading, you know, super easy trading just like this, that's awesome. That is great news, okay? So realistically, let's see here. With Bitcoin, you know, I know it might not seem like much, but again, this is only a 3-day span, okay? So $500, because remember, we are splitting up the $1,000 between 2 different coins here. So we started off with $500, and we'll go ahead and multiply that by 0.10%, obviously, and we get roughly a $50 profit, okay? So realistically, with Bitcoin, you probably would have made roughly around, you know, $50 here, okay? Which, again, is not that bad, realistically, because, you know, the next 3 days after that, you'll probably turn that $50 into another $100, and then turn that next $100 into another $100 after that, and it'll just keep compounding the more you keep trading over and over and over, all right? I will say this, it is a lot harder to trade when you have smaller amounts of money like this, okay? Simply because, I mean, the numbers don't change, but what changes is, you know, the small amounts, okay? And that's kind of what's hard to, you know, why it's hard to trade with these little amounts, because you're really not making as much as you'd like to see visually, but it's really all in your head, okay? All right, so next we'll look at the Algorand chart real quick, all right? So we will go down to Algorand, and I've got trades already open here as well, all right? So let's check this one out, all right? Again, within a 3-day span, here is how it would be. All right, so we've got this first one starting out right down here. We can clearly see because it started out, you know, obviously right down here, and we would hold on to it to roughly around right about here, all right? So realistically, you would have made roughly 5.28% during that one. So we've got 5.28% for the first one. And then the next one, we've got this one right here. So we'll take this one out. And you would have bought in right down here where the RSI plunged below. And let's see here, you would have, let's see, if you would have bought right in here, you would have bought right in there, and then you would have held it over here when obviously RSI went to the top. You could have sold right in here, but I mean, realistically, for those of you who, like to hold on, a lot of you would probably end up holding on longer. So you'd probably hold on here when it goes a little bit even higher, and you would have made roughly around, again, 5.91%. All right, so let's check this out. We have got another 5.91%. All right, so again, we're already in just two trades, you guys, with Algorand. We're already over 10% here. All right, so let's go ahead and check this next one right here. All right, so for this one, let's see here. If you were to buy right in here, now here's the thing, all right? This is a perfect example of where I say the RSI does not work at all times, okay? So obviously, if you see this right here, I mean, yes, technically you would have still made profit if you would have bought in right here, because you can't see the future. You can't possibly know. But if you were to buy here and still hold on to it until it went to the top right up in here, you would have still made pretty decent profit, okay? I mean, realistically, that's a good 3.5%. And actually, that's the number I'm going to use for this one, because 9 times out of 10, you guys, based on this strategy, you guys probably would have bought that one right down there, okay? So realistically, that's 3.5%, which is still not bad, all right? So we've got 3.5%. And the next one, the last one I've got for you guys here is going to be this one right here. And what do we got here? All right, so this bottom one right here, you would have bought probably right around in there and sold right around up in here somewhere. All right, this is kind of more of like a micro trade, kind of like a scalp, I guess you could say. But, for those of you who might have seen it and didn't miss it, you would have gotten into it. So, I mean, hey, 1.89%, that's, hey, that's profit. Profit's profit, right? So 1.89%, all right? So there we go. Now let's add these up and see what you would come out with. So you've got 5.28% plus 5.91% plus 3.55 plus 1.89, all right? So you've got 16% here, all right? You got 16.6%, all right? So we'll go ahead and take $500 and multiply that by 0.16%, all right? And let's see what we get here. We get you an 80 bucks. All right. So you would have made 80 bucks in just 3 days, you guys, just from using this simple strategy. So realistically, 80 plus 50 within a 3-day span, you would have made $130, which, at the end of 3 days, you'd be at $1,130, maybe $1,120 after, trade fees and stuff like that. But realistically, that is pretty darn good profit after just 3 days, you guys. You have already made over 10% of your overall, reaching your goal to $10,000, okay? So realistically here, you can easily make this happen, no problem whatsoever, you guys. It might take a little bit of time because, going from 1,000 to 10,000, yeah, that takes a little bit of time, but it definitely can happen. It might take some time, but hey, once you get to that $10,000 level, it's only a matter of time before you start raking in, larger and larger numbers, okay, if you trade a strategy like this, all right? Now, here's the thing, guys, all right? This is going to pretty much do it, but if you guys have any questions or concerns about anything that I talked about in this video, feel free to reach out to me, okay? I'm an educator. I love helping people. I'm not into crypto I don't make my crypto videos to try to make money off of you guys. That's why I don't have any paid trading courses or any, bullshit like that or anything. I truly love and enjoy helping people. So if you got questions, concerns, anything, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, all right? So overall here, though, you guys, that is going to pretty much do it for this video. So I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But again, guys, hey, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey, guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section down below of my future videos.